my sewing friends. I'm Jen, and this is Friday Sews, where we talk about sewing and life, and I always throw a little bit of Jesus in at the end. So let's talk. Let's have a chat. I'm going to start out with life because I want to tell you where I've been. I got completely exhausted over the holidays, and then we had the holiday letdown. You know how it builds, and then you have a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful New Year, and now we got to go back to life. Plus, there's been a fair amount of conflict going on around me, and that's just exhausting. So I'm an introvert, and when I have that much energy that I have to expend with people that I love, don't get me wrong, it was so much fun. But I just get so tired because it's too much. It's like all that. And I'm just emotionally exhausted. I didn't get enough sleep during Christmas. And so I was physically exhausted and I just couldn't do it. I was like, I gotta get some rest. Not only physical rest, but emotional and mental rest too. And so, yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's life. Let's talk about sewing. I have only done a couple of things. I did some refashions, kind of played around with some stuff in my closet that just didn't fit and I never wore. I've been kind of doing that, going through my closet and saying, why don't I wear that? I should probably get rid of that. So I've done a little bit of that. But I also, last night, I came in and I did these two things. I am starting to bullet journal again. And so I have several bullet journals and I like for them to be pretty, because it motivates me. And so I like to get the ones with the dots. This one is from Dollar Tree, and I got a couple more from Dollar Tree because they were there, and sometimes you don't know if they're gonna be there when you want them again. So I got 4. This one is hardcover, and it is dotted, which I like the way this one's done because it's got that little border at the top. So that one, and then these 3 are all alike, except this one has lines, and I don't like lines. Yeah, this will be nice for lists, like when I go to the grocery. So I'm going to use that. But these 2 are just alike. And so I thought, well, I'll make a cover, and then I can, once I fill up the journal, then I can just stick this journal into that cover. So I love this fabric, and I just love it. I remember when I got it, I think I got it at the Scrap Exchange in Durham, North Carolina, and I made a blouse out of it, but it was too short, and so I didn't ever wear it. It also was short-sleeved, and I don't always wear sleeves, except I have lately because it's been freezing. I wanted to look at it all the time, and now I can. I also, when I bullet journal, I use friction pens, and so I made this little pencil case last night. I followed a tutorial for this, and I'll link that down in the description box below. I did not for this one. I just bound the top, and I bound the little, thing on the inside pocket. The pocket that the cover goes in. Oh my gosh, I can't even, words, use words, Jen. Anyway, I get to look at it all the time now. Cool, huh? I use friction pens when I mark fabric as well, but I like to use them when I am bullet journaling because I can erase what I do. I like for it to be pretty because if it's pretty, I'm motivated. So that is really all the sewing that I've done. Now, sewing to do. I want to take this and I want to make it a sweatshirt. It's a dress and it's too short. So I'm going to make it a sweatshirt because I love the Vegas Raiders. I've been watching them all season. They're totally out of it. They're not in the playoffs. They're never going to be in the Super Bowl. But you know what? Big changes happened. So I'm also going to work on my daughter's wedding dress because we had this little exchange, which is so typical for us. Oh my goodness. So I have to alter it and then get it back to her. So I'm going to do that. Other than that, that's it. I am working on just clearing stuff out in here because, I got convicted when I heard, don't buy more storage, get rid of stuff so you have room for everything. Yeah, so I'm working on that. But that's all the sewing. With regard to life, yeah, all these bullet journals are helping me get back on track and keep a calendar and plan and do the things that I want to do. They just keep me kind of not in line, but kind of, well, okay, it's a wide path. They keep me from going off the path, but it's always good to kind of have a direction. I don't want to be tied to a calendar so I can never deviate from it, but it's good to have a plan. I got to tell you, over the holiday, I was not eating keto, and I had been doing that because my body does not deal well with sugar, and I know this. I've, all my life I've been eating sugar, and now my joints are paying me back for it. I have arthritis, I have bursitis. Even now, my elbows hurt because it's an ongoing thing with me. I've talked to my doctor about it, and it's not so bad that I can't function, although it was bad over the summer. So I know that. I know that about myself. I don't need to worry about it because I know that my diet can fix that. But my diet does not run me. I run it. I'm in charge of it. It is not in charge of me. So over Christmas, I ate whatever I wanted, and now I'm back on track again. I am not full on back because I'm eating bread and pasta and rice, and I might still keep eating that. But for the most part, no full-on sugar like candy, cookies, cake, all that kind of stuff. There are ways to get around that, and I know what they are. So I just got to eat all that salad that's currently in my fridge. And yeah, just getting back to normal. I'm going to leave you with my little prayer card. This is just a verse, no big deal, no big commentary from me. It's from 1 Corinthians 16:14. And I think this is so appropriate right now because of all the conflict that's been going on around us. And I mean the conflict in the YouTube sewing community that's been going on. And it's exhausting. So let me leave this with you. It's from 1 Corinthians 16:14. Let all that you do be done in love. Let's do that. I'll see you next time, and thanks for watching.